The America's Cup Match 2021. This is a big race. Magnificent flying machine.
Here we go, here comes the push.
The fastest boat wins the America's Cup, and we're seeing that right now.
Emirates Team New Zealand do it again in a new class of boat that proves Kiwis can fly. Sailing's most treasured prize, the America's Cup stays in New Zealand.
The America's Cup is the oldest sports trophy ever.
Got a lot of history there, and at the same time you're blending all that history with just cutting edge technology.
Most people think of what we do as we go sailing. Well, we do, but it's not sailing. We go low flying aircraft sort of on the water with great hydrodynamic and aerodynamic qualities.
The technology and the design can really make the difference between winning and losing.
You have a simulator that's completely repeatable. You can model the same weather conditions, the boat going through the same waves. However, to drive the simulator, you've got to have sailors involved in that. And they're out on the water, and so to actually get the right people together is a real challenge, and the sailors are not completely consistent.
It was something that was really cool when McKinsey came in, as they really challenged us and gave us a lot of new ideas and ways of solving solutions that we probably perhaps hadn't thought about before.
What we were trying to achieve was incredibly difficult, and I was quite sceptical. We started off by getting the agent to learn how to sail in a straight line, upwind and downwind. The crucial moment was when it all of a sudden started doing upwind times and tacks and jibes that were better than the sailors were doing in the simulator.
That was a good moment, and that was the point where I was like, yep, we've got something here that is going to be useful.
I don't think we're the first team that's thought about AI. Difference simply is that with working with McKinsey, what we now have, which is pretty unique and pretty advanced, probably doesn't exist in these other organisations.
Designers can iterate through foils in a much quicker way. What typically would take a day or several days, they can run through in a matter of hours.
Sailors, as athletes and as competitive people, wanted to ensure that there was nothing to learn from the bots, and they don't want to be beaten by a computer.
The bot does so many runs, and to be able to go down there and compare what you're doing with the bot is where we see the performance gains.
AI in this case, that's the future. If you haven't got good AI within a few years, you're not going to be on the page.